Okay there, everyone. It's Pamela Bailey Lauper here again. Thanks for joining in. I'm a couple minutes late, but we're okay. My new discussion, this tutorial, is going to be about tools, and we have so many. I'm not a gadget type of person. You should go in my kitchen. My husband is definitely a gadget type person, but I am not. And I'm also, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I'm comfortable in my rut. I find my lane and I'm good. I don't really feel the need to change my cosmetic colors or change my skincare systems. I like my, I shouldn't call it a rut, right? I got to figure a better word for it. I like my lane. Let's say it that way. But eventually I try some new stuff because, eventually I have to. And I don't have it with me. I was going to show it to you, but we're going to start off with, it doesn't really matter. We're going to start off with basics. We used to have a smaller facial brush, and it took batteries and had a couple of, it came with, I think, two different heads, and you would put your cleanser on and wash your face, and it was great, and I loved it. I have one in my house and had one up in New York, my daughter's house, because I spent a lot of time up there with her helping out with the kids. Not for nothing, when you need to entertain a toddler or a baby, take out your facial brush because they're amazed with it, and it was super easy. But anyway, I used that one for a very, very long time, and then we introduced something new, and this is called our Skinvigorate brush. It's so much better. I'm so glad I finally changed. Let me try to quietly open this. This brush, use my little gadget over there. Okay. I got to tell you guys, I said it before too. Everything is so nicely packaged. Anyone would love to get this as a gift. And can you see this? It's packaged, people. It's packaged. Not going anywhere. It's safe. So this one happens to be, it's kind of like wrapped in cardboard. And I'm going to tell you why. This one is so much better than our other one. First of all, it's much bigger. Trying not to be too noisy sometimes. I can't help it. So this is the brush. It's such a bigger head. It's so much bigger. That's helpful. You just put your cleanser on. It has an on button, but now no batteries. Now, I love this part. You charge it up. Nice and easy. No batteries. I love it. So I use this 2 times a day, obviously, morning and night. You can use it in the shower. You can use it in the bathtub. I don't think other ones can say that. Ours, I forget the wording, but it's like water resistant or something like that. It has 3 speeds. I love the fact that it has 3 speeds. The old one used to spin like they do, right? This one, it doesn't oscillate. This one like vibrates. It's different. And I didn't charge this one, so I can't show you, but I'm sure we have videos. But anyway, there's 3 speeds. I usually start on the first one, then I go up one very quickly, and then up to the third one very quickly. I love just to kind of rest it in between my eyes. It gives you such a nice, quiet, calming, peaceful moment at the beginning of your day. It is a little, for me, mesmerizing. It just feels great. It gives me not even a minute, not a full minute, just a few seconds to relax, center, and finish my face, and then carry on with my day. So my first tool for tonight is our Skinvigorator brush. Now, this is ingenious, and I guess I'll use this. I'll use the box to show you because you can't see my desk. It sits flat. It sits flat. Now, you think, so what? No big deal. It is a big deal because our last brush, which was really cute, we had a white one, and then they had created one that was purple. That was a lot of fun. It was purple and gray and a lot of fun. That's the one up in New York. I loved it. But you couldn't put it down and put your cleanser on there. It would roll around. So it was a little bit more cumbersome. This one's flat, and it lays down on your counter while you put your cleanser. This is something brand new to go with the new brush. We've had this brush for a little bit at this point. We have a stand. How smart is this stand? How smart, and you have space right here. Yes, I didn't break it. I hurt my finger. And then you have the spot for another brush head. Let me try to get this one off. And it's off. It wasn't complicated. Ta-da. I'm like Vanna. Okay. Every day, every morning, every night. But there was one. Oh, here it is. Then they came out with this trusty little guy, which I love. I need to go get my nails done. I'm not looking to break anything at the moment. The packaging is stellar. Your products will arrive safe and in perfect condition. Okay. This is a skin vigorator. What are we calling this? Massage head. Because everyone needs a massage head in their bathroom. Put it on. So you see how it's very different from this one. This one you use your cleanser morning and night. This one you can use for your masks, your serums, all of those spa type products that you have with us. So I love these. It looks pretty sitting on the counter, and it's right there for you to use and not forget. This is not to be put underneath of the sink where you forget what you have down there. So I call my people that I've just met, or they've tried something new. I'll give you a call and I will ask you, how is it doing? How is it working? Usually I call them in 2 days and then 2 weeks, just to make sure they're using things in the proper order, and then in 2 months probably when they need something refilled. And how's it working out? Oh, I specific longtime friend, and she is a hairstylist, and she purchased some skincare, and she's like, oh, I never really use it. Just put it under the sink. I was like, how can you do that? That does no good for you, no good for me. Remember to use your skincare stuff. Don't throw it under the bed or under the sink or under anything. This is beautiful to put out on your countertop. Oops. And use it every day. Mine is out every day. If I've had the occasion to have some cleaning help, they like to put it away. No. And actually, before we had this stand, I bought a very cute mosaic toothbrush holder. So I had like 3 little holes for toothbrushes, different colors, multicolored, and a bigger hole for more stuff, whatever. So it just so happens that nowadays toothbrushes, not the electric ones, but the regular ones, they have so much going on with the handle, and like they're like little works of art right now. And they have ridges and they have stuff. None of them will fit in the holes. It was made for like, I guess, a slim toothbrush. I don't know. So what I've been doing, I've been putting this in the big part. So it sits in my little mosaic holder, and it works out perfectly fine. It's good stuff. I guess you're going to meet my dog, because here she is. That's Jessie. She came in, she went out. Now she's coming in again, but she's pretty quiet most of the time. Let's move on. So that was my number. I guess it's actually 3 tools right there, right? You have the brush, you have the holder, the stand, and you have the extra head to put on your serums and really make you feel like, you're living life in a spa. So that's something that I use every day. Now let's move on to, let's see. Okay, this is how we'll do it. I love this one. Look how cute this is. This is, some people call it a carrier. It actually opens up. This one I just took out of my inventory. It opens up. Here, let me unzip it. It's not flat. It looks flat right now. It does come with the tissue paper in there. I like that. I like tissue paper. It's clear, so you can take it with you. Put all your stuff in there. The whole top zips open like that. You have your little handle here. That's the back. This is the front. It's the perfect size, guys. It really is. It's so cute. Little lipsticks, little lips. I love this. I love the size of this. Again, you can put your product in here and hang it on the doorknob of your bathroom or on the cabinet. I like the size of this one a lot. It fits everything that I need. And I'm going to be, you guys don't know what I've been using, but we travel a good deal. And I don't know if you remember, but we used to have a little bit larger than this, a big black men's case. Loved it. And of course, it gave one to my husband, and he used it, used it, used it. And I don't know what happened, if it got mixed up, we were traveling, or if I went to wash it. I don't know what happened. And it ended up being my bag, and I've been using it for a very long time. It's a little bit big. I don't need all of that space, and there's no handle. So now that I remembered that I had this in my store, I'm going to switch it out and have something cute and girly, and not a black bag from my husband, because I can do that. So that's my second, well, not really, second grouping, I guess we could say. So let's talk about this one. I love this one. This is our roll-up bag. Another pretty way to stay organized. I use mine, and a lot of consultants and directors use theirs for display purposes. When we meet up with you in person, whether, a one-on-one, or, a couple people, or, 10 people. We do it all, people. So it folds flat, obviously. Has Velcro, as you can hear. And then, here we go. It also has a handle. We've got so much black going on here. Pockets. We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just wanted to make sure. 4. And they're flat at the moment, but you fill them up. I have it right there. You can't see because it's right there. But anyway, the one that I have filled up for my appointments, I have different skincare lines in each one because I focus on skincare. I do not focus on, yeah, that's my dog. That's Jessie. She's 13 and she's still cute. Back to what I was discussing. So I put my skincare sets in here so that when I'm ready to go. I just grab my bag and I go. We use mirrors and trays to help you guys out. You get to try before you buy, and it's good stuff. But more than once, I've forgotten something. Never the roll-up bag, guys. Never the roll-up bag. But maybe I forgot the trays or this or that. So I've used this, and I've used somebody's paper plates if we didn't have my trays or whatever I may have forgotten or left behind or whatever. So I fill mine with different types of skincare. You guys are probably not going to have multiple types of skincare in your house, I don't think. So you can fill yours with your skincare up here. And then you could do your color cosmetics here. And then you could do your body care here. And I don't know, whatever you want down there. Your tools, I don't know, brushes, whatever you want. When it's full, it is more like this shape, right? And then stuff would be in there. And it Velcros, like I said. You can hang this on the back of your bathroom door, and then you have all of your stuff in one place. Oh, I can't forget the best part. You see these pockets, the 4 pockets that I talked about? They come off. So you could take this in the shower with you, with the shower stuff that I talked about before. All of our body care, our shower gels and all of that. So that is our roll-up. And it's a crowd pleaser for sure. I used to, in my business, give that as an incentive gift. If you want to know more, just ask. So that is that. Okay. An obvious tool would be makeup brushes. We have a set here, and it's unzipped for some reason. This is what it looks like. Zipper goes all the way around. Quick, easy opening. Inside, you have a pocket that you can't really see because, yeah. Well, it's actually several little pockets. Then you have a divider. And then you have, yeah, you can't really see, whatever. Then you have more pockets over here to put your brushes in. Zip them up, toss it in your gym bag or your suitcase, your briefcase. I suggest, people, if you have any of those little applicator things that would, little sponge tip applicators, we use them as throwaway disposables. If you have that in with your makeup, toss them. You deserve a big girl makeup brush set. Here are the brushes. This is just about everything that you need. However, we have more than this. So I don't know if I brought everything over here, but I did bring some of it. So they all come individually wrapped. We have a cheek brush, a powder brush. Oops, don't be dropping your brushes. And let me put them over here. Eyeshadow brush. I think that one's a blending brush. Are they still marked on the sides? I believe so. And another brush in here. This one's looks like that. So you could just go on and on with the different things. There's an instruction card in here. Yeah. Gives you some instructions. We have a lot of videos, guys. We can send you a video. You can always Google a video as well. We have a lot of help with teaching you guys. I found there's a lot of women out there that don't feel comfortable doing their own makeup. When I first started my business, I was much more shy than I am now. And I learned from professionals. We have ongoing workshops and seminars and conferences and all kinds of things available to us, not to mention our website. We also have the people that are in Mary Kay have a Mary Kay In Touch website, and the knowledge just doesn't stop. We have access to so many, like the data sheets I was reading from before, videos, some of them we can pass on to you, some of them we're not supposed to pass on to you, I think. But invest in a good set of brushes. Your makeup will go on totally differently. And I don't know how old your set is. They should be washed a lot more than some people wash them. We're going to go over that in 1 minute. This is a brush that doesn't come in with the set. We have additional brushes available to us, or you have available as well. This particular one is a blending brush. And I'm slow to change. No, I stay in my lane. This particular brush, let me take it out for you. I heard about it and I'm like, yeah. I've been living my life without it. I don't think I need it. You can't see it, but it's a bunch of tiny little bristles and they're super, super soft. This is a blending brush. So when you're done putting on your makeup, this is just going to give you that extra step of finely blending your color cosmetics, give you a more professional finished look. It takes, I don't know, a couple of seconds. It feels great, and it really finishes off your face in a way that you will love. So that's an additional product. We have some other additional brushes. I'm just keeping my eye on the time because there's usually so much to say about so much stuff. So that's one of our brushes. Another brush that I can quickly go over, that these are both in my kit in my room. This one also comes in a little pouch. Looks like this. It's round, it's flat on top. This one would be more for a powder. So each brush is shaped differently and it does different things. Like, I know you guys know that, but there's been a lot of research in this stuff and what really works. So if you like a powder foundation, or we have a setting powder, we have a few different types of powder that this would work lovely with. Okay, so that's the brushes. I couldn't find one, but I'm going to show you it here because I think it's a really smart idea. Actually, I'm going to show you two things now that I'm looking. Apparently, we have lots of brushes that can be additions to your set. This one right here with my hurt finger. the applicator brush. So we used to have an applicator brush, and I had it and it worked and it was great. And then I thought they just changed the color of it to pink. I was wrong. And I didn't learn for a little bit, but this is you would apply your gels, your serums, your masks, like the charcoal mask we talked about before. It's an excellent product, easy to clean. It doesn't have a bunch of these types of bristles. It's different. You can go on marykay.com and check it out. It's called the mask applicator. So, okay, now that we've talked about all of our brushes, how do we clean our brushes? If you can, every time you use your brush, just dust it off a little bit on a tissue. I keep a cloth in my bedroom, the gray washcloth that I talked about before, and just brush it off a little bit. We have something this is a fabulous tool. This is a fabulous gift. It's inexpensive, but looks really good. This is our brush cleaner. So it's a spray, as you can see. It will last a very long time. I would clean my brushes, I know people that clean their brushes with this product that are in Mary Kay, and they do it every day. I don't do it every day, but I would say at least a few times a week if you're using makeup every day, like I am. And then you can also, and I would highly advise that you wash them out by hand every so often, like maybe once a month. I would get a gentle detergent, soap and water, old fashioned, just wash each one of them, let them air dry, and put them back in your case, and then you're good for another few weeks. It's important. So this way, if you change your colors, you'll have that flexibility. Everything is nice and clean and neat. It's important. All right. Put a tool there. And what are we going to cover next? I should put stuff away as I take it, as I'm done with it, but I haven't gotten to there yet. We did the brushes, we did that. Here's another tool. These are our oil absorbing tissues. So my one daughter loves these in a weird way. She's prone to oily skin, let's say it that way. She'll buy whatever she wants on the market. It's not always Mary Kay, but she loves these tissues like no other. She loves them. She'll buy several packs at a time. And then I'm always thrown, in with her gifts too, because she loves them so much. Oil absorbing tissues, then you throw it away. It's quick, easy, whether you have makeup on or not. This is great if you don't have time to wash your whole face, if you're just coming out of the gym, or it's just the middle of the day and you got some shine, makeup or no makeup, it doesn't really matter. It works either way. That's a good, fun little product, inexpensive, to keep for yourself. And also, again, I like to strategically place them so I have them and I don't have to look for them. I have lipsticks throughout the house and I have some tissues throughout the house. You just blop, 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 and then you're done, nice and easy. Okay, so I have a little bit of time left. So I guess what I'm going to do, because I think this is very intriguing. This is one of the things that makes us different from other companies out there. We have been going green, I guess we could say, for a really, really long time. We don't test on animals, of course. We plant trees. Hi. That was my husband, too. Yes. Can you shut my door? That would be great. Thanks. This is a former collection compact. Okay, so we still have one, but it doesn't have the lipstick holder, and I left them over there. I think we have 3 palettes. This one I like the size of for daily use, and this one I'm sending to someone special. Anyway, so here's the lipstick, obviously, and here's this. The bottom are magnets, or is a magnet. I don't know how else to say it. So I love this because you get a nice mirror in there. Shuts nicely. It's nice, strong material. So in here, let me go over that. So when you buy product from us, and I don't think I have one right here. Yes, I do. I'll be right back, people. Sorry about that. But I want to show you this because it's important. When you purchase color cosmetics from us, this happens to be an eyeshadow. It comes like this little tiny little thing. You know why? Because we don't want you to keep throwing away the whole plastic thing as other people do. You know, once if you buy something, in my personal experience, if you buy something, it's got a few colors in there and some blush, like this one here, one blush, 3 eyeshadows, all neutral colors, safe for everyone. Then all we have to throw away with mine is this little tiny plastic thing, because not with my, look, here comes my dog again. It comes little tiny like this, and then you just pop it in there and it stays because it has, you know, it's magnetized. This way, less stuff is going in the landfills. And I know a lot about landfills, by the way. So it's just a greener way to have less plastic going into the dumps. So that's important, and I'm really proud of that. We do, I don't think I really covered it last time. We do have a Mary Kay charitable foundation, and we do lots of stuff for women and children in domestic in a domestic abuse problem, and they're in shelters. We give money directly to the shelters, If you give to a charity, you should always ask them how much goes to the charity. Somebody calls you up and they say, "Hi, how about donating to blah, blah, blah?" My first question, how much goes to the charity? I had someone tell me once, no less than 1%, or excuse me, no less than 10%. I'm like, that's like a convoluted sentence if I ever heard one. Mary Kay, 97 cents on every dollar goes right to a shelter, a physical shelter. There's no middlemen. We're not playing games with this money. So it's either goes to women's shelters or it goes for cancer research, because we need cancer research. So, and we've had initiatives where we cut down on our plastics, and we've planted trees. We've done lots of different things. I don't want to bore you at the moment. I just thought I would get that in there because it's a great organization that I'm very proud of. And I think that's about it for our tools. I went over the extra one. And then, oh, let me go back to, there it is. If you look, this is the, that's my dog, sorry. This is our Skin Vigorate brush that we spoke of. This is the kit, the brushes that we spoke of. And we have the, don't forget about this great, inexpensive product. It's good for you, and it's good for a gift. And then we have lots of different brushes, as you can see. This talks about our palettes. We have a tiny one, which I have in my room right now, holds like 4 eyeshadows. You know what I did when I was traveling last year? We were not going to check bags. I chose my regular 3, so I have a light one, a medium one for in there, and then like a little detail contoury one. And that's all I brought. So instead of bringing 4 of these types of eyeshadows, I took out the one and I put in a pink eyeshadow and I used it for my blush. So I only needed the skinny mini little tiny one to take on vacation with me. That worked out really well. This is the shape that I showed you now. And then this is the one I wanted, the big palette. So we have palettes. I did, we do have fragrances for men and for women. Oh, this is good. This is, if you can see, that's the rolled up with product in it. So, it becomes like a cube, like a square type of a thing like that. And for now, I think that's enough on tools. I find that people have so much bandwidth, right? Like, after your X amount, then they're like, all right, enough of your tools, lady. So I think I'm done now with my tools. If anyone has any questions or comments, let us know. I didn't see any as we were going, but I wasn't looking either. So if there's anything we can help you out with, let us know. And I think that is about it for today. Oh, look at you. You changed location.
I did.
You have
So you
that.
did?
Yeah, it's like
I have a
Christmas.
little bit of everything. Yes, it's a little bit of everything back there. It's not organized all over the rest of the room, so I said, "Okay, if I get stationed in a good place, you can see most of what is on the shelf."
That's smart.
Thank
I like that. You know, for these videos today, and I'm doing a video on Wednesday, as I said, I had to get in here and had to do some organizing. So I came in last night because, especially when you're doing videos, I tend to just kind of put it down and not really necessarily put it away. And
Mhm,
that's not good. So, and I knew I was making it too big in my brain that I just had to like go in there and spend an hour or two. And I got so much done last night, so much done. So I could actually, get what I need.
mhm.
It's a good way to settle your brain.
Yes, absolutely. So me and the organizational part is not that good, right? Because my brain is scattered and all over the place all the time. So
Oh,
I actually have my nephew, and when my nephews and my niece and my kids are needing something to do, I give them little tasks and assignments that they'll get paid for. And so this was mostly his responsibility. And I
no,
think my son has put some stuff on there as well. But
good.
the rest of the room looks a mess because I do vending events, right? And so when I do vending events, I take all this stuff with me because I don't know what you're going to need to set
Yeah,
up and display and things like that, right? So I take all of this stuff with me. So the rest of the room is a disaster. So I
okay.
said, okay, well, from here you can't really tell that. It just looks really good in this little
Yeah.
corner. So that's what we're going to work on the next one. D'Angelo said that he can't hear.
Oh,
What is it that you can't hear, D'Angelo?
oh, you know why? Because I didn't click it.
Okay, let me check with him from here. I don't know what it was that he didn't hear because I was listening to the show from my phone in the background. So I'm
Oh, well,
not sure.
put in one of those bags. You can put anything in those bags. I don't see where it says he couldn't hear.
It's on the screen now. He just posted it at 7:05.
Hmm. You still can't hear?
Can you hear now, D'Angelo? I'm trying to go back on my phone and see if I could hear it from my phone. Let's see.
If you
Okay,
need
so he should be able to.
I could do it in
He should
silent.
be able to hear it now. Oh, okay. Let me see. Get fancy then. I just want to see that.
Well, I did 4 terms of the language and then an 18-month interpreting program.
Okay.
Random. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he would have to know
Okay.
he would have to know it too, obviously, but, you know, that's I wanna do that. I wanna, try to service some more deaf people.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he can hear now, so we're good?
Yes, we should be good. He should be able to hear. He didn't make any more comments, and I can hear it because I just
Okay.
turned my phone back on, so I can hear it. So we're good.
So
Um,
he asked what he could put in the bags. So mostly, like, for the roll-up bag, that would be my travel bag. I would put my skincare in there and, body care, just save a pocket. And it doesn't have to be all full of Mary Kay stuff either. It can be other products. No, kidding. Or, it doesn't have to be toiletries either. You could
mhm,
do whatever you want with it. Your socks, I don't know. It could be anything. But
mhm.
do you know if we still have the men's bag? I don't think we still do. It was a really
I
good size.
I have one. Hold on. I have this one.
Yeah, I think that was it. I mean, it's a great you know what? Are you having someone did men's care, right?
I'm sorry.
Did your husband do men's care?
No, he did the Time Wise 3D in the microderm.
Because the men's stuff looks so nice,
It
right?
does. Yeah.
I think they designed it really, really nicely. Do you have
Mhm.
anything right there? I love that bag. Here, I have men's stuff right here.
I have some of the colognes over here. So what do you have? And then I'll show.
I mean, you know what I think is very impressive, honestly? Just just this
Oh, the foam and wash.
yeah, I like the way the sleekness it looks. It looks like guys stuff. My husband,
Mhm.
we also have like the moisturizer and stuff, but he has all this stuff in our shower. It looks great, lined up together.
Mhm.
And, I tell my ladies, if you put it in there, he'll use it.
Yes, he
That's
definitely will because he's not going to go looking for anything else to replace it.
exactly. He'll be like, "Oh, okay." And yeah, my husband loves the stuff. So
Yeah, and so I have some of the colognes here,
Nice.
the ocean high intensity, the
Beautiful.
regular high
You
intensity,
know,
and then
that bottle's matte, they're it's a
mhm,
nice looking bottle. Yeah,
yeah,
nice. My husband just bought a car in matte paint. We like it, obvious.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome.
So we
And
have a
then
lot of good fragrances, yeah. And at Christmas time, sometimes we get some new men's products, for the limited edition stuff. My husband loves them because we've been doing it. Like there's two shower gels in one little thing, and they're
mm,
travel size friendly. So that's
mm,
very important to him. He really would like Mary Kay to make some travel size of the shaving cream because he can't take our big one,
mhm.
because he doesn't like to check his bags. I understand that, but so I don't know if we'll ever get to that, but I'm gonna write corporate.
Definitely, and let me know, and I'll write them as well because 'cause that'll be a great idea, as
Yeah.
well as some little, like the mini how we have the travel kits for, like, the repair and stuff. We could
Yeah,
even if we can do that, that would be awesome too.
I love those. And what I was gonna get to in this video, which I didn't, another tool we have are samples because we have a lot, not everything, but we have a lot of samples that if people want to try stuff, you can zip that out in the mail or something.
Mhm.
So
Most definitely, you can get a sample in a lot of different things. So if you haven't tried it and if you're placing orders this week, because we need them orders to go in this week, right? We're going to send you some special samples as well that we have something that you haven't tried before. So just let us know what you're interested in. And I did a session earlier where we talked about the different Mary Kay apps.
oh,
So they learned how to use the app. So use your app and send it to your consultant so that she knows what some of the things that are either in your wish list and or on your skin analyzer app that you need to try.
I have all the apps, but I must confess, I don't use them as much as I should. And the thing is, you just have to use them. You just have to get in there and use it. And I have a newer sewing machine my husband gifted to me, and the sewing machine came with 4 free sewing machine classes because it's a little complicated. But you have to do it. You just have to get in there and do it and figure it out and make some mistakes and figure it out. So,
Yes, absolutely. And I think because so when the apps first came out and I first started using them, I was using them a little bit more often then than I do now. I still use the My Customer app because that's how I place my orders and things of that nature and keep track of my inventory on my side. But
mhm.
the Skin Analyzer app, they've updated the Skin Analyzer app. So when I first started using the Skin Analyzer app, it used to give you the hardest time ever trying to
I
get the 3 lines, right? The 3 colors so that you can go to the next step.
Yep.
I used it earlier today. Bam,
On
just like
yourself?
that. I just had to get a little bit closer on
Okay.
myself because I did it, the live from here, but I used my phone to pull up the app, but
Okay.
it went through. As soon as I got a little bit closer to my face, it that them
Whoa,
3 lines went straight through. So I was
perfect.
excited about that because I know that that discouraged me from using it because I was like, "I can't figure out how to get the picture." So if I
Right,
can't figure out the lighting and all the lines and stuff like that, then my customers can't either.
right.
But it has been updated, so go out there and give it a shot.
Yeah, I
Um,
it out
Yep. So it's out there, it's ready to use, and like I said, we're gonna come back after Miss Pamela leaves, and we're gonna do some shopping. So I hope
because
y'all are ready.
I'm going to dinner, people.
Yes. So if y'all have any other questions, thoughts, or comments, go ahead and drop them in the chat right now. If not, then we're gonna tell Miss Pamela bye-bye, and we're gonna go grab a bite to eat so that you can get your wish list together, hopefully, those skin analyzer apps, and there were some other tasks that I assigned you all earlier as well.
Oh, good.
And let's look for your because I did a color class earlier, so I wanted to see I didn't see any pictures yet of anyone trying the color looks. So
Nice.
those are the things that we're going to do later on today. So I am looking. I don't see any comments on my side. D'Angelo is watching. D'Angelo, did you have any questions, comments, or thoughts before we let Miss Pamela go? And of course, we got to tell her thank you.
Pleasure, guys. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna try this.
Yes, it was really fun. I learned a lot from listening to you, and my director was on a little while ago as well. And my husband came on and he did a video. So it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. and I hope they did too.
You know, I just noticed now, that it has a clock up here, which makes sense. I kept looking at my clock over here. There's a clock on the screen.
Oh, yes, telling you how long you've been live?
Yes, yes. Perfect. That's good.
Mhm.
I'm getting better at this. I
Yeah,
could be like a newscaster
alright.
soon.
Oh, Miss
Oh, you're welcome.
I know that's right. Miss Pamela, when you get a chance, I'm gonna send you a picture of something. If you like it, then send me your size because 'cause I'm gonna send you a little gift bag. For
Ooh, gifts
yeah.
too?
I enjoyed you today. Yes.
Thank you.
Somebody
I
else
enjoy
just joined us. I don't know who it is, but somebody else just joined us. We're about to jump off. We are coming to the end of our broadcasting for today. If you have any more questions or comments, go ahead and drop them in the chat for Miss Pamela. If not, we're going to let her go because she's going out to eat. And then you all will come back and hang out with me about 7:45. Oh, let me check with the engineer because he got to give us the time to come back on. So let's see what he said. Okay. Oh, he already did it. So we're going to do 8 o'clock. So that gives everybody enough time to go shower and do all that other great stuff. We'll come back on at 8 o'clock and we're gonna play some games, have some more fun, and then of course we're gonna go shopping.
the fun part.
Yes, absolutely. The fun part because we need to hit those goals. Miss Pamela, I don't know. Did you share your goals? Did you have any goals that you wanted your clients to assist you with reaching for the end of the year?
I did not, but you know what? You're giving me something to think about. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
do this tomorrow. What day is today?
Today's
Yeah.
Saturday, the 24th. So if you go out there tomorrow or tonight and tell them what the goal is, and then tomorrow you just go live and do a little bit of stuff, you can show them what you have that is in your limited edition on your shelf that you have ready to drop in the mailbox on Monday.
Yeah, because you know what? I just did the cheek and lip ones. Did you try those? So
Yes.
fun. So I did all 4 of them, and I was like, this is easy, easy. And the one I was like, I don't think so. It came out great. Like, and I had
Mm,
an artist friend. She's like, I love that, and it's the color I wouldn't have chosen for myself. The darker purpley one, whatever.
okay.
So
That's
good.
my color. That's my color. I like that one.
At your skin tone and look at mine. So I'm like, this is not going to work. But I did a light touch, and it worked
Mhm.
out. It looked really nice. So on that note, go guys.
All
Thank you
right.
for having
Take
me.
care. Bye. All right, guys. So we will be back at 8:15. So you have an hour. That means go jump in the shower, clean your face, try your Mary Kay products if you have them. If you don't have them, go ahead and comment that you need some samples of one of the skincare sets that we went over today. And I'll see you all back here again. Take care and have fun.